Almost set for evening base. Wade Miley will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
And, guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they come off another loss last time out, and, in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
Now a swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup and one thing jumps out. The fact that there is a ton of swing and miss up and down the lineup. They lead the league in strikeouts, and I'll tell you what, could become a big problem today if this guy's hitting the outside corner.
And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Hey, you know, Dero, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Is laid off, and the count runs full.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Just underway here in Cincinnati. Slow little roller to third. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting third.
So digging in now, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo.
First offering on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
And no problems over there for Votto as that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3. Kyle Hendricks, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. If they can put together 2 games in a row, a lot of positive vibes start happening. You never know. This could be a jump start to big things.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but
left field and deep. Schwarber ranging back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Every hitting coach in the league will tell you it only takes one swing of the bat to get out of a slump, and maybe that's what we're seeing right here. He's been struggling, no doubt about it, but he's able to lace this thing off the wall, and he's standing at second with some newfound confidence.
With runners in scoring position this season, Winker is below the Mendoza line. Batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Time now for a look at the hometown Reds starting lineup card in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matt, you take a look at both these lineups. They got their work cut out for them. This is going to be a pitcher's duel. Both these guys can execute and have a chance to go deep in this game and turn it over to bullpen. Somebody is going to have to get that big two-out knock with runners in scoring position.
The 1-1 home. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, Dero, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 9 homers, 26 RBI. 1-1 the count now. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Here he comes again, 1-2. Good hard sinker, but he lays off to even things at 2-2.
You know, these kind of at-bats can drive you crazy when you're on the mound. I mean, he's been ahead of him pretty much the whole time, but he just can't put him away. Not only that, but it's costing him a lot of bullets.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Standing in, Mike Moustakas, and they're runners at the corners now. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. The set and the 1-1. Line toward the alley in left center. Schwarber is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. We'll move to inning number 2 here in Cincinnati with no score. Now at the plate, Chris Bryant. He'll get us started in the top of the 2nd.
The third baseman, Chris Bryant.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. A ball and a strike.
That's
2-1. And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the 1st out.
That is it.
Coming to the plate now, Javier Baez. Here comes the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And not the kind of swing you're hoping for on 2-0 as they bunch him up inside. It's 2-1 now.
Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
No score here as we play inning number 2. I tried to backdoor him there, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you've got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that. And that will bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, it would look like a quick inning. Gets the first 2 out, then a hit by pitch and a single to keep things going.
Yeah, you never know what's going to start around. Take one for the boys. Hit by pitch right there. Now a couple good ABs and we're on the board.
Stepping in now, Kyle Schwarber.
That's a ball.
A ball and no strikes. He'll enter play down at an even 240 for the year. 11 home runs and 19 driven in. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Contreras isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%. Not trying to do too much. Able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Jason Hayward is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Happ over at second. Schwarber on at first with 2 down. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it. And Nick Castellanos now. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Designated hitter.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit high and deep to right center. Waiting on it is Almora. He's got it 1 away.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. Let's take a look at catcher Wilson Contreras. This guy's got one of the best arms in the game. Think Gary Sanchez, but in the National League. Nobody wants to attempt stealing bags on this guy, and brings a powerful bat to the lineup.
Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Batting 8, the catcher.
So coming to the plate, Tucker Barnhart. And the confidence might be wavering at the moment. Last 10 or so ball games have been a real struggle for him. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Hit to short. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing doing. Stepping into the box, Hernan Perez, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Up next for the Cubs.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And into bat next is Albert Almora. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. And a curveball taken for strike 2.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. He'll try again. 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Number 15 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Into the box now, Anthony Rizzo. He popped out in his first trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. One and one, the count of the Cubs' first baseman. Rizzo is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from. Hey, he's going to have to set his sights a little bit more over the heart of the plate. I can't have one of my best left-handed power hitters reaching and taking an ugly swing like that.
3-2 now. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Now batting.
Digging in now, Chris Bryant. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First delivery to him on the way. Too low, 1-0. And he takes a called strike 1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Oh, what a stop! And give it up on a phenomenal play to retire the side. Cubs strand 1, but they hold a 1-0 lead.
Welcome back. The Reds are set to hit here in the 3rd inning, and this offense has certainly not disappointed this year. To start the day, they are ranked among the league leaders in both home runs and slugging percentage. I asked some of the hitters about their approach prior to the game, and they told me it's all about pitch selection. They trust in their talent, so as long as they're picking on good pitches to hit and not getting anxious to swing in the box, they know that will translate into a lot of production. Certainly seems to be working for them this year, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. So that'll go into the books as an E6, and he'll be kicking himself over that one. In now, number 15. Second shot now. He doubled to start out the home first.
0-1.
No balls and a strike to count. He's set. Here's the 0-1. This is line to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Jesse Winker, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Line hard toward right center. That's in there. Base hit. Galvis rounds the corner and is headed home. He will score, and the Reds have tied it. We're all square at one apiece. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eugenio Suarez. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. In there, no balls and a strike. Oh, 0-2 the count to Suarez. Winker stands at first with one out. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel to the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. The runner from second crosses the plate.
Dan, that's a nice RBI base hit on a hard grounder down the first baseline. The first baseman's holding him right there. It's probably a double play, but not the case.
No question about it, D-Row. Sometimes it's a game of inches, and that ball hit where vacated where the first baseman, if he was holding on, that would probably have been one of those 3-6-3 double plays. Instead, it's down the line for a base hit.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Belted high and deep into right center. Hayward is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And the run is in to score from third. It's now 3-1.
Now batting.
So the runner at first here with two gone in the inning. And the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. Back up the middle. There's Baez. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Maddon, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored one run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. First pitch of the at-bat. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Two-0 count. The pitch is offered at and missed for the first strike.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Suarez is up with it. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
The catcher,
now at the plate, Wilson Contreras. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
No balls and one strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Got to count 0-2.
And this is a strike three called. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. At the plate, Joey Votto. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
The
first pitch on its way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Votto behind, but still dangerous even on 0-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Joey Votto is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. And a ball 1-0. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And it's gone as they add still another.
This is the first home run of the game, but the bats are definitely alive for both teams tonight. There have been a ton of hits already. These pitchers might want to duck and cover if things continue this way.
0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Into right field. That's a base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Now batting.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
From the stretch. 0-1 the count. Here's the pitch. Hit high and deep to right center. Giving chase is Almora. He gets there, and that's the second out. Digging in once again, Jesse Winker, runner in scoring position with Sugan. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. The next 0-2. And this will be fouled away. Now a little tapper in front of the mound. This should get him out of it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. One more. The next Cub up, Kyle Schwarber. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Kyle Schwarber.
Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Two and two. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. That finds the zone, a called strike. In his career, Hayward carries a batting line little over the 260 mark. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Votto has a play, 2 down.
The batter, number 19, second base.
Into the box, Hernan Perez. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you can rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. 1 run, 2 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Frozen for strike 3, and that retires the side. Ready once again, Eugenio Suarez. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring.
1-0.
First pitch is a sinker, too low. 1-0. And it's fouled away. And he misses 2-1.
The count 2-1.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone.
But it bends just foul into the second deck.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1. Bounce to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter, number 9.
Now at the plate, Mike Moustakas. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. And it's gone.
Well, this game is definitely out of the norm from this guy. I mean, his ERA is in the 2s, and they're just hammering him all over the yard. That earned run average will be on the rise after this one.
And here's a call. Strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3. And he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Castellanos is off at first with 2 away. Chatwood has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Count even at 2-2. Pulled toward right center field.
Waiting on it is Almora.
And that retires the side. One more for the Reds, and it comes on this home run. And now here. The versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. He'll start things out in the sixth for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. It was a walk in his last trip. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen him. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
1 run, 2 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. The 2-2. And right into the shift. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
Here's Chris Bryant now. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The cutter runs outside. Ball 1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Lets it fly 2-0, but this one's by him for the first strike.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he can steal some strikes that way.
And, ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call. And we'll
have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire. Cubs are down in order. They're down here 5-1.
Leading off for the Reds, the catcher.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1 home is taken for strike 2. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. He pulls this one into right. Hayward is there, 1 away.
The batter, number 3.
In now for the Reds, Freddie Galvis. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And he lays off there, 1-0.
1-1, no strike.
On he pops it up. Baez shading to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter,
standing in, number 15. He flew out in his last at bat. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Hey. 1-1 to the Reds leadoff man. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. Fouled away. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Perez has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Michael Lorenzen is on the pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Here's Javier Baez. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
A ball and a strike. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Popped him up. Moustakas is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Now batting, Wilson Contreras. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Here comes the first pitch. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Two and 2 to the Cubs catcher. Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning. But hold on here now. They quickly requested some time to take a look at the replay, and they may decide to challenge that out call.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays. And looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
In now, Ian Happ.
He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. Gone! A solo home run here off the bat of Ian Happ. Number 10 for him on the year. And it's now a 5-2 game.
Yeah, and you could see he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the 7th, getting the first 2 outs, but then he offered up one that caught a little bit too much of the plate. This one got up and out of here, ruining what looked like a good appearance out of the bullpen.
Standing in now, Kyle Schwarber.
That's a ball.
And he takes ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Right fielder looking up, and it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. A solo home run for Kyle Schwarber. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and it's a 5-3 game now.
In the job description of reliever, there's no mention of back-to-back homers. But there is a need for a short memory. We'll see if he can put those 2 bombs behind him.
Raisel Iglesias will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th. Here's Jason Hayward now. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. No hits to this point. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. Ball to strike there, 2-1.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
3-1 to him now. And he fouls this one off. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
The batter, number 9.
Striding in, Hernan Perez. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. In the dirt here. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home is taken, strike 1. Iglesias playing here in his age 29 season. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Hayward leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Hit hard to third, fielded cleanly, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. So 2 runs come across. Coming to the plate.
Leading off for the Reds, the left fielder, Jesse.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Line drive to center field. Almora patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
The third baseman, number 7.
Riding in once again, Eugenio Suarez. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And that's taken for strike 1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Into the box now, Aristides Aquino. Ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Into center field, line drive, base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in a show get absolutely hammered.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And the runner back. Into the box, Mike Moustakas. And that misses for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Just missing here, 2-0.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
It's amazing how quick an inning can get away from you. You're cruising, first 2 outs are super quick. Little single happens, and now you're down 3-0 with the chance of maybe a little 2-out lightning happening.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch.
Full count.
And that is in there at the letters to run it full, 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
The 3-2 one more time, fouled off. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Another one sent foul. Count is full. Here's the pitch. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first. Bowman has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 67.
Striding into the box, Albert Almora. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
First base.
He throws him on the fastball there. Albert Almora goes down to become the first out in the 8th inning.
Inside, ball
1. A ball and a strike.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Bowman, a 27-year-old. He was a first-round pick back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batting.
So striding forward now, Chris Bryant. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 2 out, nobody on. this is skied out toward right. Under it is the right fielder, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3.
Leading off for the Reds,
Ryan Tepera will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. 0-1, here it comes. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
now batting.
Ready for another chance? Joey Votto. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1.
We got time.
Now he'll step off. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now. And he gets him to go after 1-2 as this is popped in the air toward the left side of the infield. And this is taken in for the second out.
Now batting, catcher.
Stepping up to the plate, Tucker Barnhart. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Here's the first pitch to him.
That's a ball.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Swinging a soft liner, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is. Pedro Strop comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 46.
Ready now, Javier Baez, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. No balls and 1 strike. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around at strike 3. So coming to the plate, Wilson Contreras. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Stepping in now, Ian Happ. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-1 pitch. And he pops him up, lifting toward the left side of the infield. Galvis takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down. Now digging in, Kyle Schwarber. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
I got one ball, one strike.
And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Contreras stands at second with 2 gone. 3-1 to the Cubs left fielder.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a one-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
The Cubs are down to their final strike here. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
And this evening's contest comes to a close. Led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Wade Miley earns his 6th winning decision in this one, permitting only 2 hits in 6 complete innings. Pedro